It seemed, somehow, to happen impossibly fast and yet take forever. Zernabeth watched out the window as her would-be rescuers, if they even intended to help her when they finished tearing the place to pieces, slashed and burned their way through dozens of hired swords, mechanical guards, and even two of her peers. It was quite the show, if she was being honest. It made her more confident that these people could actually stand a chance against Sido. The fact that they hadn't killed the Shade and her minions after subduing them was a promising sign as well. Perhaps not everyone was as ruthless as members of the Technic League tended to be. From her window, she could see thousands of feet down the hill and into the city below. She could watch the rout that was starting to take shape, watch gearsmen being torn in half as an army of geriatric soldiers and hyper-violent children arose as if from nowhere at all. The omnipresent threat the League had always lived with since her predecessors made an absurd deal with a drug-addled pile of oryx meat was coming to pass. It could be that, even if the adventurers fell in the battle at the League's gates, the Sovereign himself would lead his new army forth and drag Zydo from his throne. Still, she couldn't help but wonder if it was enough. She'd managed to rise above those very captains, after all. Neither the Shade nor Elias were particularly accomplished scholars, for all their theoretical martial prowess. Osmond was another monster entirely. Were he as simple a threat as the mob of cannon fodder below, she would have handled him on her own when she'd had a chance to. But no, there was something more inside of him. And if he still had the League on his side, he could theoretically stand against any number of soldiers, trained or not. Zernabeth jumped and turned away from the window. Someone was knocking at her door. That was strange. Very strange indeed. This is Pod Against the Machine.
Pod Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pod Against the Machine, the only Pathfinder actual play that doots out a hypnotic snaky shape. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Snakes get dooted. Well, except for Tarazi. Tarazi is undootable.
Can't be dooted.
Fact.
Undubitably.
Hey.
Last time on the program, we had a pretty simple one. We started in the middle of the fight from 250, and we ended in the middle of the fight from 250. In between, Kira tried to solo two Myrmidons and almost died, but she made it. And the Myrmidons didn't. One Ormvorax fell in a hole and got confused. There's a lot of confusion going on. A couple of the baddies killed each other. Others were forbidden from attacking and ran away. And there was a big fire snake that did a lot of killing. And I forgot Rusty had to beat a hasty retreat. Tarazi had to turn him into a little figure and stuff him in a pocket to prevent him from being murdered, as he was grappled for a while there. But, everybody's doing okay right now. Almost all of the enemies are gone. The Shade's still here, as are her surrendered champions. They're kind of not threats right now. We've got 3 Ormvoraxes left on the field, and there's one sellsword over standing on the obsidian flow kind of glass field, still stuck to the glass and confused. He's having a great time over there. He's been out of action for like 15 rounds at this point. Now we're going to start things off on the turn of the tedious Ormvorax, who is confused. It's also down in a hole. We got a 27, and I can totally find my confusion chart. 27 is babble incoherently, so there's a golden 6-legged badger in a hole talking to itself. And that brings up Tarazi.
Yeah, Tarazi finds himself directly adjacent to a flowery Ormvorax and would like to slash at it repeatedly with a sword.
It's actually allowed in this game.
Sick. Wow, my first and third rolls on the dice were both 5s, which is unfortunate. But the middle of the 2 rolls was 16, which comes up to a 29.
29 will hit the flowery Ormvorax.
Yeah. You're looking at 28 points of damage.
All right. It doesn't like that.
Good.
Yeah, going to next, we've got the Thoughtless Ormvorax, who's up in the north there, doesn't have anybody to bite. It's going to start running down. Whoa, what's going on? I have the focus on something that is not even on the screen. I am a professional. Let's see. Alwyn, I believe, is flying up in the air, right?
He is, yes.
So he's out of Ormvorax range?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, he flew specifically because that was the only way he was going to get out of Ormvorax range.
If only it could just take like a running leap at him. Let's see, how far can it go? Only 30 feet. It started up here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't even get to Tarazi in a single move. It's very sad.
Well, he could go over the prone, unconscious Mbaru.
Oh.
You wouldn't have to go around him. The Mbaru being up here.
Oh. I appreciate you, Jeff.
Hey, happy to help my own demise. Really just want to simplify things and play Cassius.
Reward you by chomping you. 38 to chomp.
Oh no, that does chomp. Why don't you try and doot me? Because I know that would have failed.
It's true. A doot would have failed, but that is a solid 9 damage on the chomp. And
Okay.
you can't be grabbed, I believe. You have the freedom to move.
Yeah.
Okay. And you retain your freedom to move. Myrmidon robot flying up in the air doesn't do anything because it's not allowed to. And Alwyn is up.
Okay, Alwyn is going to swoop over towards Kira so that he's moving and doesn't have to do a hover check. And then he is going to, from still 30 feet in the air, because this has more than 30 feet of range, he is going to hit her with an inspiring recovery. So she is going to get back 7d8 of health.
Oh, so many D8.
Yeah, it doesn't get any plus anythings to it, so if these aren't good rolls, it won't be great, but 26, not terrible.
I'll take it. That's more than double.
Yeah.
26.
That's pretty much the best I can do range without having to land and help.
Oh,
And then get instantly mauled by an Ormvorax.
press the wrong one. She's dying.
Oh, no. Hate it when that happens.
Oh, he accidentally shot her with a disintegrate instead.
Oh, no. You hate to see it.
And you can't take it back. That's the weird thing about it.
Can't take it back.
All right.
And that will be his entire turn.
Thank you.
All right. I hope everybody's ready for Tarazi to not get bitten or scratched very many times. But it's going to try. That's the important part. Bite number, or the only bite, is a natural 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Claw number 1, however, is a 39.
Yeah.
You're looking at 10 damage.
Oof.
Claw number 2 is a 30 even.
No.
Claw number 3 is a 26.
Awesome.
And claw number 4 is a natural 20.
Oh.
To confirm, only a 32, which I don't think does it.
No, 36.
All right, 11 damage. So it hit you. It's respectable.
Yeah, it hurt.
That'll bring us to the adventurous sellsword, who's, he's by himself, but he's doing his best. 73 on the confusion roll. What do we got for 73? That is punches himself. All right. He does some pretty solid damage to his own face. He's not looking healthy. Myrmidon robot not doing anything. Round 10, Brixby.
Brixby is going to put away his laser gun, his laser pistol. That's the word for it. And using his handy haversack, he's going to pull out the green nanite hypogun. Take a 5-foot step to the west. And that's going to be Brixby's turn.
All right. Kira, I believe, are you up on the wall or are you down at the bottom?
No,
of the
I'm
wall?
down on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, Kira is going to hear action going on without her and feel jealous now that she has a solid 45 hit points again. She's gonna chop some more Mvorai. Well, just the one for now. Just the one. Actually, let's go ahead and cleave it. Let's see if we can hit both.
Whoa. Going to
No.
Cleveland. It's a rare
Going to-
trip on this show.
Going to Cleveland. Okay, roll. Oh, terrible cleave. 32?
32 hits.
All right, so that's 43 points of damage to the Ormvrax immediately below her. And then I'll make a second roll toward the second roll. Oh, bad. 31? Does 31 do it?
31 does.
Awesome. Okay, so one more attack. 44 points of damage to the rightmost Ormvrax.
That's the thoughtless Ormvorax, and it is deceased.
Yeah, don't pick on my friend.
It's an ex-Ormvorax.
Ormvorax. That's... Can I intimidate these things?
Yeah, they got brains.
Ah, sweet. I love when things have brains. All right. Are we scary? 36.
That's a little scared.
Yeah? Okay, well, I'm going to hit it one more time then. Ooh, even it just right on down the line. That's a 30.
Still hits.
Great. Okay, one more time, and then my turn is done, I promise. Roll 4d6 plus 26. Terrible damage. 39 points of damage at the crafty Ormvorax.
The flowery.
Flowery. That's it. That was it. Flowery Ormvorax. Okay, that's me.
All right. Well, it's still up. It doesn't look great. But
Fair.
before it gets a turn, we got the Ormvorax in the hole to deal with. 21. I feel like that's act normally, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, it's acts normally. So it climbs in this little burrow and gets 10 feet closer to the surface. It's only 10 feet away from the surface. Everybody excited? I guess it can do a double move, really, so it can burst out onto the surface. Oh, yeah. Is everybody ready for another Ormvorax to be on the field here?
Is it starting or ending its turn adjacent to the pit?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just hoping that it falls back into the pit.
It's going to make an Orm reflex. It's not a great roll. What is its reflex save? 18.
DC 20. No.
Aww.
It falls back into the
After all of
pit.
that.
Thank you, Zach.
Like the wheel of samsara, like Sisyphus. Just
The maximum depth is 30 feet, so it takes 5 damage for every 10 feet, correct?
It takes a d6 for every 10 feet.
A d6 of damage for every 10 feet, I mean. I wish it was 5. Or 3d6.
Nice.
544, not terrible. 13 bludgeoning damage as it falls back into the hole.
All right. It is Orem Vorvexed. and it's Tarazi's turn.
I'm gonna try an Orem Vorek this one with a null blade. Oof. Because of flank, it's a 29, which I know hit last time.
Yeah, 29 will hit your flanked shaken opponent.
How about a 22?
22 will not.
Yeah. Then that third one sure won't. Just swinging at this thing, and it has so many arms. How do I do with the arms? Awful damage, but it is 20.
Well, that is enough to finish off the flowery Orem Vorax as well.
Hooray!
It died Orem Vornex.
And Tarazi will take a 5-foot step because he can, closer to Kira, closer to Alwyn, closer to, life.
All right. Myrmidon robot still not doing anything. Alwyn.
Okay, so with a 60-foot fly speed, I should be able to land in one turn, even if I was 30 feet in the air. Because I know when you're going down, you go down like half speed unless you're going at a diagonal. But even with that, I should be able to go over here and land. I can say I'm diagonaling down across the bridge and then straight down for the last bit. And then I will touch Kira and cast Heal. So you will be gain back 150 HP and remove any status ailments you might have.
Pretty mean.
And that will be his turn.
All right. Well, our sellsword friend rolls a 63 on his confusion roll, which is slapping himself in the face again. So, just crunches his own greatsword just right into his face.
Oh my god.
I mean, he doesn't stab. He uses the pommel, but still, it's
So brutal.
it's going poorly for him. Brixby, you're up.
Well, Brixby is armed with healing. And he is going to scoot over behind Kira, still invisible, and hypogun them. Which I'm sure is very disorienting to be the recipient of that. But that is 5d8 healing for one charge.
I'll take it.
28.
Yay.
Yay, I'm a healer. That's Brixby's
All
turn.
right, Kira, you are thoroughly juiced.
Yeah, no, Kira's looking pretty good, and I don't even what. I guess there are still bad guys on the board.
It's a little bit of a situation right now.
Now, if I look at the combat thingy, I see a steadfast Myrmidon robot and a lawful Myrmidon robot.
Yeah, they're hovering up above the second floor of the Technic League facility, so they're 70 feet off the ground.
Okay, well, I have a magic missile. I can Orem Vorax that guy. He's in a hole. I feel bad. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, I was thinking for the Myrmidons.
No, that
since
makes
they're
more
so high up.
sense.
I think you should run over to the edge of the pit to shoot the Orem Vorax.
I'm considering it. That's Kira's thing. Well, I guess I'm going for the Myrmidon then.
And are you shooting the steadfast one or the lawful one?
Whichever is closer. 19 points of damage against the flying away guy. Just as a, hey, you.
Well, I think because of hardness, that actually does nothing.
Yeah, fair. All right, I tried. That's my turn.
And if I'm wrong, write in. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. The tedious Orem Vorax is going to roll for confusion. And gets a 17, which I believe is act normally. So it's going to get up from prone. And it's going to run up through that. It probably can't really run up through the tunnel it did. Because there's no rules for leaving tunnels behind when you, whatever that's called, burrowing. So it's going to burrow 10 feet again. We're in dicey territory anyway with burrowing out of an extra dimensional space into real ground, but, you do what you can. Tarazi, jumping in the pit?
No, not that. Tarazi is going to delay.
All right. The Myrmidon robot that just got shot with a magic missile is just going to scoot back and up a little bit more. They're just kind of getting a little bit farther away. Alwyn.
Alwyn is going to touch Tarazi and cast his second to last heal. So you will also gain back 150 HP, and any status ailments you have are going to be gone.
Thank you.
Now, you going anywhere? Or you staying there?
Maybe he will take back off into the air after that. He'll go up 30 feet. Yeah, he says my planet needs me and just jerkily lifts into the air.
All right, it's adventurous sellsword time. Everybody's favorite time. Well, let's see. He's got a 96, which is attack nearest creature. Well, there are no creatures near enough for him to attack, so I guess he babbles incoherently because he can't move. He's still entangled by the obsidian flow. We've got another Myrmidon kind of floating further away because they like to protect themselves. They're valuable property. And Brixby.
Oh, jeez. Well, Brixby is going to walk up to the edge of the obsidian flow, still invisible, still got a few rounds on this one, and he is going to launch an acid splash at this poor, entangled, confused sellsword. So that is going to be, I'm going to include the +2 from invisibility in this roll versus flat-footed touch. That is a 19 for 33.
Yeah, that'll hit his flat-footed touch weirdly.
Alrighty, here comes the boom. 1 acid damage, 30 sneak attack though.
That is enough to put him out of his misery. Thankfully.
Yeah, it was misery.
Oh, yeah.
It was rough.
He was not happy.
Just stacking those status condition icons on there until all he is just little status condition icons. All right, and that's going to be Brixby's turn.
All
It was
right.
an Ormvorax, but a pile of status conditions.
A pile of arms.
All right, Kira, is it time to jump in the pit?
I thought we just cleared out the pit. Why would I jump in the pit?
No, Brixby killed the guy, the confused guy who was still standing on the glass.
Oh, not the confused guy. I thought we were talking about the Ormvorax. Oh, man. Poor confused guy didn't even have a chance to do anything.
He hit himself a lot.
That's true.
It's true. He got some good hits.
In the afterlife, his buddies will try to convince him he was hitting an enemy, not his own face.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good to have friends. Okay, so this let me see. Tedious Ormvorax is out of the pit or burrowing?
It's burrowing out of the pit.
Burrowing out of the pit, but we can't see it yet.
Right, unless you go down in the pit.
Right. Okay, Kira will delay.
All right, Ormvorax. A lot of turns are going to pass here as it tries to get out of the pit. Spoiler, does not get out of the pit this round as it has to attack the nearest creature, of which there are none. Tarazi.
Tarazi sees no combatants that he can reach. Yeah, he'll just keep delaying and reinsert if something happens.
All right, Alwyn.
How far away, if I'm 30 feet in the air where I am now, how far away would you say I am from the 2 Myrmidons?
Well, you definitely can't see them.
Oh yeah, I can only see 60 feet away from myself.
Yeah, and you're looking at a good 120 feet or more.
He is going to fly back down to the ground. He is going to touch Tarazi and cast Fly on him.
Magical.
Sick.
and that will be his turn.
All right, we've got a flying snakeman, and Brixby's up.
Going to use a charge on my friend Alwyn. This here hypo gun that I held as I executed that man. 28. I think that's what I got last time. Yep.
Nice.
All right, Alwyn
I'm consistent.
just got
That
stabbed
is
with a
almost-
syringe, but you couldn't see by whom.
I immediately assume it's Zydow and cast Phantasmal Killer.
Oof, too soon.
Okay, that almost doubles my HP, so thank you.
Love healing. And that's going to be Brixby's turn.
All right, Kira's up.
We're going so much faster now that there aren't 42 people in the round. This is probably stupid, but I assume we're going to have to rest soon. So Kira is going to cast Fly on herself because all of her friends are flying and she wants to fly too.
All right, flying Kira. I think you can also move if you'd like to fly up in the air.
Yeah, she'll move. She'll just kind of whee into the air like 30 feet.
All
Do I
right.
need to roll for that?
If you're
Pretty good
going
flying.
straight up, you do, but if you go at an angle, you can just go.
All right, we'll say she goes at an angle. Hesitantly toward those two Myrmidon things because I don't think she wants to fight another two, but she will be prepared in case it needs to happen.
All right, just kind of scoot yourself like towards the building to represent having gone.
Sorry, friends. That's Kira's turn.
All right, Orem Vorax time. 81. So that once again, it's just making noises in a hole. Flying Tarazi.
Flying Snakeman will fly up towards the Myrmidons at an angle. So that'll get him. He's got a 40-foot fly speed because of his armor. Pythagoras, 80 feet. You know, the angle. He goes less than 80 feet towards these. I don't know that I'll ever be able to catch the Myrmidons, but he'll try.
Yeah, this is gonna become pretty weird to keep track of because they're like over the building, but the building's on the map, but the roof of the building isn't on the map. Complicated. All right, lawful Myrmidon robot sees people flying towards it and knows that it has a pretty good fly speed and has the meta knowledge of being over the roof is bad for business. It's gonna fly just kind of away from the top of the building over to the west side of the map here. All right, attentive Alwyn.
Attentive Alwyn is going to take back off into the air and go 60 feet over this direction, or not full 60 feet. He'll go as far as he needs to go to get kind of between and at the same level as Kira and Tarazi.
All right.
He's going to cast Blessing of Fervor and hit the three of us. He will tack on AC for himself for right now. So we might switch it to the extra movement later.
All right. The steadfast Myrmidon robot's going to kind of fly off in the other direction over towards the Orem Vorax pits. And then Brixby, you've been left alone on the ground. It's probably like really a dark time.
He has a disc.
It's true. I could disc up there with them, but then that would put a limited time on my disking. I guess also, there's probably other ways I could fly. No, I don't have it prepared today. Welp. Instead, I have swipe for some reason, and no one has any possessions unless I can take some of the arms from Orem Vorax. So instead, I'm going to move up next to this, the Shade's northern incapacitated bodyguard, and kind of near the last burrow tunnel, Brixby's just going to ready to shoot with an acid splash an Orem Vorax if he sees one.
All right.
That'll be his turn.
All right, flying Kira. They moved a little. Kind of a lot. They're kind
Moved
of
a little.
went far.
Yeah, it's pretty far over there. Okay, let's see. Are they still at the same height?
They're definitely like above you, so you'd have to go up at an angle.
Do another. Okay, I think Kira will go up at an angle to her whatever distance she can.
You wearing medium armor,
Yes.
so your fly speed is probably 40.
It'd be 40 feet, but
Yes.
she's hasted because of her barbarian thing, so she could go a total of 120, I think, if she does
A double move.
all of her movement right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because haste is plus 30 to all movement speeds.
Oh, wait, yes, it'd be 110, because haste is only plus 30. It doesn't double it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go up to 110 feet.
So you could do
okay,
a
well,
flying charge.
I could do a flying charge.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Let's do that.
That's so sick.
Flying charge. Flying charge. And we're going to roll. I want to roll above a 10, but I will take a 9. 37 to hit, which I actually can't remember if it does or not.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. All right. Roll. 4d6 plus 26. Ooh, not great. 38 points. Does any of that go through? Or,
Yeah, some of it goes
damage
through.
damage the little guy. All right. And they can't be intimidated, so that's my turn.
All right. Ormvorak's time has arrived once again. 96, so once again it's trying to fight something, but there's nothing to fight. It's having a real existential struggle in the hole.
Savage is a star-nosed mole. Like,
Yeah, there's an earthworm that pops out and just gets absolutely destroyed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it takes like 85 damage in one round. It's
Oh, man.
brutal.
Yikes.
Sorry, Jim.
Jim.
You hear a faint, eat cow.
Yeah, if it's 70 feet up, I have enough movement to do that, because I only need to go over like 30 feet. So I will also do a flying charge. Because Kira did it and looked so cool. Alright, that is a 34.
34 hits.
Yeah, and it's a construct, baby. I'll roll it in the guy for a whelming 36 points of damage.
All right.
So whelmed right now.
Yes.
And it all goes through because it's the Null Blade.
Woohoo!
All right, then we have our lawful Myrmidon robot. It is still forbidden from attacking. It's unhappy about the whole situation, and it is going to withdraw from Kira and fly super far away. Like we're talking 180 feet total flying as a double move.
That's a lot of flying.
Yeah, it's scared. You scared it.
Aw.
You happy? That's pretty mean.
Yes.
All right. Alwyn's up.
Okay, he is going to move 40 feet, puts him right next to Tarazi. Is he within 60 feet of this thing? Can he actually see it?
Yeah, you can see it from there.
Okay, then he is going to swift action pop out his wand of lightning bolt and fire a lightning bolt at this thing. So make me a reflex save.
Fruits McGoots. We got a 26 on the reflex.
Going to assume that saves because it's a CL5 wand. I can never find where the DC is on the wand.
Yeah, that definitely saves. One DCs are not.
Yeah, but it
fantastic.
definitely saves. Yeah. So it's going to be half of this, which means it's probably not going to go through. It's going to be 5d6. So it's going to be 7 damage. So yeah, that's not going to go through.
But
But
it's it's vulnerable to electricity, so really
oh, nice. So
is
some of that will go
10
through. Awesome.
damage, so it still doesn't go through. It's very close to going through, though.
And that will be his turn.
All right. Steadfast Myrmidon robot doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all, and it is, well, goose chase time. 180 feet of just flying away. Brixby.
I'm sitting there with his little acid gun pointing at the ground, being like, hold. And he's only got this round and the next round left in his invisibility. So he's just going to keep doing that. Why not? Oh, there goes my camera. There we go.
You need a camera.
That's why not.
All right.
I blame ice crabs. It's the end of my turn.
Kira, you had a target and he flew away.
Yeah, like far away, yeah?
Yeah.
180 feet.
180
and
feet.
if I use my full movement, I can get 120 or 110 feet. So I don't know that that's worth it for me. I think Kira's going to delay.
All right, because you were waiting to see what the Aurum Borax does.
Oh, yeah.
Good news,
Aw,
it gets
buddy.
to act normally. That's going to be a double move, and it emerges on the surface once more.
And immediately gets shot by Brooks.
Nice. Please fall back in the pit after we're done. Like that would truly make it for me. All right, +2 from invisibility bonus included here. That is a 31 versus flat-footed
Yep.
touch. All right, that is 3 points of acid damage max, and like 3 so much I took 2 of them for my sneak attack. 33 there as well.
All right, it takes a bunch of damage, and it has to make a reflex save to not fall right back in
Oh,
the
come on,
pit.
guy. You can do it.
Please fall back in the pit.
17. I believe it falls
Oh,
back.
that is a fail.
It has a good reflex save.
Don't they have 8 legs?
Yeah, it has a good save. I rolled a 3 this time and a 4 last time.
Dang. Well, it tried.
So give me those 3d6 damage.
Yep.
Oh, I feel sad.
I mean, anyone that has been around an orange cat, this should not be like at all out of the normal for them. This is
8 points of damage as it falls into the hole for the 3rd time.
Oh no. This is the most damage a pit has ever done. All right, Bone Idol, Tarazi. You're on your 3rd token of the fight.
Yeah. 3rd token. Yeah, he can't catch the robot, so Tarazi will land.
All right, Alwyn.
Alwyn is going to land next to Tarazi and say, I think we might just have to wait for them to be able to attack us again. Otherwise, they'll just keep running. And that will be his turn.
All right, robot's still, not coming back. Brixby.
Brixby shouts, "Be sure to fly out of there so you don't do a slippy dippy," to his 2 friends that have it lit upon his obsidian. And he's just going to have a good belly laugh at the... I mean, it has to be hilarious to watch what this Aurum Borax has gone through. I mean, this is his last round of invisibility. So, I mean, sure, maybe it could somehow get out. Why not? He'll just ready in action one more time to shoot it with Acid Splash. If it somehow magics out of there, and that's going to be his turn.
Oh, I forgot it knew magic. It doesn't.
I was like, oh.
Kira's up.
Well, Kira sees her friends land and is like, and will fly back to the ground besides Tarazi 1, who is, no longer technically there, but is a good marker on the map.
The permanent Tarazi.
Ever Tarazi.
It's giving very like Mickey 17 to me as you just continue to bring in more of him.
We've got a 61, so the Aurum Borax is going to deal damage to its own self with, I guess, a paw. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It does 13 damage to itself for those keeping track at home. I know a lot of people are tracking this Ormvorex's HP, like pen and paper. Tarazi, has anything changed for you this round?
No. Although he realizes that he landed in Obsidian Flow and was like, don't like that. So he will just fly across to the other side. And, just be over there.
Sometimes you just gotta be over there. Alright, Alwyn. You're in a flow state as well?
Yeah, Alwyn is also going to fly because he's not going to attempt to walk across this thing. So he will just lift 5 feet off the ground and just hover over and then land again next to Tarasi.
Alright. Brixby.
Alright, well, Brixby becomes visible. He has no idea when this game of mouse and cat will end. I get to be the first word. I guess I'm technically a rat, but up here in the cat shooting corner, trying to make another boot. But yeah, I guess now knowing that he's not currently invisible and not wanting to waste another invisibility spell, he's going to move closer to his ally Kira. And that's where we go. I could have done that in a more sensible way and wound up right here. All right, that's going to be Brixby's turn.
Alright, Kira.
Kira will delay and say, hey, Brixby. Hey, Brix.
Alright, we got a 6 total for the Ormvorex, so that's 20 feet of progress.
Oh, buddy.
Tarazi.
Tarasi ponders existence and then thinks, I don't remember if we, it doesn't look like we've had the opportunity to loot Elias, so he's gonna fly over to roughly where Elias's corpse is. He still has plenty of movement, and then he lands so he can loot him next turn.
Alright. Alwyn, you've been abandoned.
Alwyn... Yeah, he's going to hover over that area and ready a spell if it pops out.
Alright. Well, guess what?
Is it another pit?
That would be so mean.
As funny as that would be, that is not what he's readying.
At the top of round 18. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 75, 80, 85, 90. The steadfast Myrmidon robot comes charging back into the field, and it's going to shoot some lasers at Alwyn, because it's no longer forbidden from attacking everybody. It's laser time. That is a 32 versus touch.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
13 fire damage.
Ow.
Now the real fight begins. Boss music starts playing. These things have gotten serious. All right, Brixby. Alwyn just died right in front of you.
You actually have taken some damage. How are you looking?
I am at little under half because you healed me up once.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. And you're flying. So it would be a slight logistical nightmare to do that. Well, shoot. Goodness. Yeah. Brixby is going to delay to cast the spell. If a Myrmidon or any enemy comes within 50 feet of him. That'll be his turn.
All right, Kira.
Let's see. If she flew, is this new or old Myrmidon within fly charge
Looks like it, yeah.
distance? Yeah? Okay. Let's do a fly charge.
A Flarge, they call it.
Oh, a Flarge. Flarge!
They're always saying Flarge. It's going to take an AOO on you on the way in.
That is fair.
32 to hit.
Yep.
85 on that blur.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 18 crunchy damage with that claw.
18 crunch. All right. Kira plans to return the crunch. I mean, to some degree. 18? Yeah, that's not bad. We can do that. So 40 to hit.
40's too good.
Yeah, I hate it. You hate to see it. 40 for the damage amount.
All right, 40 for the damage amount indeed.
All right, that's me.
Tedious Orm Vorax time. Is everybody ready? We got a 100. What's a 100?
Death.
Makes sense.
Explodes.
Attack nearest creature. So once again, it's just chilling. Tarazi, wherever you are.
Well, he really wanted to loot Elias, but now he's going to fly all the way back across the battlefield. Cannot Flarge.
It's too flar to Flarge.
I mean, it's within range to Flarge, but he doesn't have really the straight line.
Look for the one in your heart. Sam told us about that earlier.
That's true.
I guess, no, I mean, realistically, if he's on the ground and there's this wall, he's got to get over it and across and then down. Like, it's not going to work. So he's going to fly through the doorway, and he has enough movement to go all the way around to the other side of this Myrmidon. If it has the reflexes, then, swipe away.
It does. It is going to competitively, reflexively crunch you. That is a 37 to crunch.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, we got another 18 damage.
Very well. Goes against my force field, and I'm fine.
Makes sense.
Funny story, listeners who've been wondering. Yeah, I just never spend that standout action. I do have a brown force field for my best friend bracelet. I just never remember to actually use it. Yeah, best wizard. That's what it is. Best wizard. You thought I forgot, and you're mostly right.
The irony of wearing the best wizard, that you've killed the best wizard, and now, it's still it's not lost on Brixby.
All this time we could have been selling best wizard bracelets, and we've really missed out. I'm going to click off of the measurement tool, because I don't need that right now. And it's Alwyn's turn.
So he's going to leave that thing for now and move and go ahead and make me another reflex save for the Myrmidon.
26.
Okay. Thank you for continuing to roll high so I don't have to try to figure out what the DC of this wand is. D6, you're going to take half of this. You're going to take 8 points of damage, so I believe 1 point of damage.
2 points of damage, I think, because 8 plus half, it makes it 12, minus 10 hardness, 2 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, so he fires a lightning bolt at it and it takes 2 points of damage.
All right.
And that will be his turn.
All right. And it gets a turn again. It's flanked. Well, it's got a job to do, and it's going to do that job. It's going to do a claw and a slash for each of Kira and Tarazi. So first, we'll claw Kira. We get a 36 to claw.
Mm-hmm.
78 on the blur.
Mm-hmm.
14 damage.
Okay.
42 versus touch for the whip.
It's pretty good.
That is 4 force damage.
Okay.
I think I was saying it was fire damage for like 2 straight episodes, but it is force damage.
Yeah, that makes a big difference because Kira was not taking any fire damage.
Yeah, Kira's dead, actually.
Yeah.
But,
There's a chance.
Oh, no.
so then we're going to claw old Tarazi, 42 to claw.
Yep.
Where'd that D6 go? 17 damage. And 28 versus touch.
Yeah.
6 force damage.
Okay.
And I don't think it's really gonna 5-foot fly anywhere. It knows what's about to happen. Brixby.
Yeah, no, I suppose Brix will ready himself again in the same fashion. Cast a spell if something comes within him, is visible and targetable within 50 feet. And that will be his turn.
All right, Kira, you got crunched a little.
Yeah, a little crunched. But now she's, she's going to full attack this guy. All right, roll 1d20 plus 27. Oh, and plus 2 for the flank, yes?
Yep.
Or 2? Yeah. 29. 39 on that first one.
Sounds like a hit.
Cool. I'm just going to keep going because I know this guy has so much going on.
I do think you need to roll a fly check to hover to do a full attack while flying.
Okay, I will do that.
DC 15.
Roll a fly check. Fortunately, I put some points into fly just in case. So that's going to be 23. And you said DC. Well, is it DC 15? Was that directed at me?
Yeah, DC 15 to hover, so you're good.
Cool. All right, so one hit, and then we're gonna keep hitting. 23. That is a 30 to hit.
30 will not hit. Oh, yeah, 30 will not hit.
Okay. Oh, do I get a flanking bonus on all of them or no?
Yeah,
Okay, 32.
so 32 does hit.
Sweet. And this next one is 34, so that's 3 hits so far. And last one is my lowest bab. 24 doesn't hit. Okay, so that's 3 hits. So roll, you can do this, Aziza. Roll 12d6 plus 26 times 3, which is 75 plus 3, 78. Roll. I don't know, it's kind of a lot of ones, but 116 points of damage, which I assume... Oh,
Well, it doesn't all go through.
okay.
I mean, a lot of it winds up on the ground with the dead robot.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, we're getting
You
there,
do.
folks. 2 more episodes of this.
The fans in our Discord have been saying, oh man, I just want more of this.
It's true.
The Brixby Don'ters. I mean, the Brixby Doers got to eat like a couple episodes ago, but the Everybody Don'ters, those are the people that are really enjoying this right now.
We got a 39 on the Aurum Vorax check, which is babble incoherently. Bone Idol Tarazi, you are up.
Tarazi will fly as a single action over, I guess it's like here-ish. And then as a standard action will activate his force field and become the best wizard.
Nice.
Which I do have to make a fortitude save to not take damage or something like that, but I think I can only fail on a 1. I'll check the DC, but I'm pretty sure I'm good.
All right. Lawful Myrmidon Robot still not doing anything, so Alwyn.
So he is just going to do a little loop so that he doesn't have to do a hover check. And then he is going to ready a spell if that thing pops up.
All right. Brixby Don'ters.
But yeah, I mean, again, it's a big one for the Brixby Don'ters here because he's going to do the same thing he did the last 2 rounds. And ready, folks, I only have 1 enemy underground, and I'm not going in the pit. So, Brixby Donors, thank me later.
All right. Kira, diving into the pit. It's a clear shot from here.
She's considering it. Kira is not a good Kira Don'ter, so I don't know. I mean, her plan, like, I guess she'll fly back over to be with her friends. And that'll be her turn.
All right. Tedious Aurum Vorax is going to try to do something at all. 98. So no, it doesn't do anything at all.
Dang.
Tarazi.
Tarazi, enjoying his fast healing from this item we got in book 4, he's gonna kind of look and wonder where that other robot went. Was there another Myrmidon?
Yeah, it went down to the south.
All right, he'll fly over southwest and see if he can see it.
You can kind of see it peeking around the top of the building down to the south there.
Ah, I see it. He says, only line in character this episode.
And the lawful Myrmidon robot, this being round 20, shoots you with a laser.
Ah!
God, I gotta find their stat block. It's definitely gonna hit you, but I don't want to say an inaccurate number. There's 33 to hit. Touch.
And that'll do it.
You are looking at a total of 7 fire damage. Did you die?
Ooh. That does not deplete my force field.
Actually, how far away are we here? I can slap you with some whips, too, at this distance. I'm just going to slap you with 2 whips. We have a 39 versus touch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a critical threat.
Well, don't worry about it. Because as long as my force field is active, I'm immune to critical hits.
Oh, turnabout being fair play.
Haha!
That is 1 force damage. Then the other whip is going to be a nice 34 versus touch. 4 more force damage.
Force field depleted.
Woohoo! It killed something. Alright, Alwyn, you're up. You hear the distant sounds of Tarazi dying.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep waiting for that Ormvorax.
Alright, how about Brixby?
The thing harassing Jeff, how far away is it?
From you, it's pretty far.
All right, that's fair. Well, I mean, yeah, don't know what to tell you people. Should probably just skip me the next time in initiative because I'm gonna do the exact same thing I've now done 3 successive turns. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the hypo gun away, and I'm gonna take back out my small heavy crossbow, +1 heavy crossbow. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, the Brixby Don'ters are feasting. Meanwhile, elegant Kira.
Yeah, same question as last time. Am I within Flarge distance?
I think with the location of the building between you, you can't really Flarge. You gotta kind of Jimmy corner your way
Regular
around
fly. All right, that's okay. Kira will... I don't want to get in Tarazi's way. How about we stand here? And I assume it'll AO. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
It's
Yes.
gonna
Yep,
crunch
go
on
ahead.
the way in. Natural 20.
Oh, man.
To confirm, we are looking at a 44.
Yeah,
44
will
confirm.
It's pretty good.
Blur, we got 45. Slightly better than the confirmation roll.
Yep.
35 damage on the big crunch.
35 is a lot of damage. In light of that, I'm going to swift action use my spell eating, which I've never done before. At 5th level, a spell eater can consume spell slots for an extra dose of healing. As a swift action, the spell eater can consume 1 unused Blood Rager spell slot to heal 1d8 damage for each level the spell slot consumed. This ability replaces Uncanny Dodge. Okay, so I have 1 level
Sounds
4
made up.
spell left that I'm going to do. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to say it doesn't matter. So that should give me 4, what did I just say?
48.
8 of healing for self. Roll 4d8. Come on, d8s. I'll take it. That's 18 points of damage, or undamage. 18. Once again, doubles my health. Heal. Great. All right. Oh, plus my fast healing. Let's get that in there. All right, Kira's fine. Kira's fine and in good position for attacking next time. That's her turn.
All right. I have fantastic news for everyone. The tedious Orimvorax rolled a 24 and emerges on the surface once again.
Yay.
Excellent.
And I'm going to bed.
It needs to immediately make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Okay. How are we feeling about a 25?
Well, you ruined the funniest thing we could have done by passing that. So you're going to take half damage, and I'm not able to move you 5 feet in any direction, which I was going to immediately pull it back into the hole.
It's poor bones.
So it is going to take 3d6 plus 2 for every 2 caster rolls I have. Or no, 1 for every 2 caster rolls I have, so that's another 7. So it's going to take 10d6 of damage, but it's only going to take half. As I cast Bone Shaker. So it's going to take half of 34, which is 17. Yeah,
All right.
17.
It's not looking
And
good.
I believe with Bone Shaker, it doesn't get anything else on a half. No, it doesn't. That'll be it.
All right, so it comes up, and Brixby casts Fiery Shuriken. That means, again, that I call forth fiery projectiles. 8 at 15th level that hover in front of me. When these shuriken appear, I can launch some or all of them at the same target or different targets. Each shuriken requires a ranged touch attack to roll to hit and deals 1d8 points of fire damage. I provoke no attacks of opportunity, shooting him out, but that doesn't matter. I'm about to make 8 individual rolls at this
Should've
Orimvorax.
stayed in the hole.
But Brixby is actually going to free action, invoke, or use his invisible thief ability to go invisible for a round. I haven't actually had to touch that because I have been using old invisibility comma fancy. So one of these is going to be a sneak attack, and they're all going to be against flat-footed touch. So the first one that would be carrying the sneak attack is a 31, followed by a 29, followed by a 22, followed by a 17, followed by a 32, followed by a 24, and followed by a 26. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's everything. Right? I said 7. Let me read the spell one more
You
time.
said 8 when
You, the
appeared.
listener. Oh, yep. 8 do appear, so I get one more here. Okie dokie. And that last one's a 24.
Those are all going to hit.
Yeah.
Is there any reason they would need these separate for like DR or anything?
Sadly, yes, I do need all the fire damage separately.
Okay, perfect. All right, so these, I'm going to do the sneak attack first just because it's a rider on the fire, and then I'm just going to do a bunch of fire. So on that first one, that carries 24 points of sneak attack and 8 points of fire.
Okay, none of the fire goes through.
Okay, then I shouldn't roll any of the fire then. None of the fire is going to go through because 8 is my max because it's a D8. So it literally does 24 points of sneak attack, and he's invisible at the end of his round, and that is his turn.
Good news.
Well, that wasn't even his turn. Sneak attack.
It
Yay!
had 24 HP. No, it had 19 HP left. And you did 24
Nice.
damage to it.
Nice.
So it dies as it emerges from the hole.
Aw.
And
Excellent.
Bone Idol Tarazi, we're down to 1 out of 250 enemies.
Yeah. Well, Tarazi is going to take the attack AC reflex save bonus from Blessing of Fervor. Still has enough movement speed to fly into a flank. Provoking, of course, from the reflexive robot.
That is a 36.
Against regular AC?
Yeah.
That would have hit if not for the +2 from Blessing of Fervor.
Big ferv.
Yeah. So you get a single strike. And Tarazi, I don't think I've ever done this. But something that his Ranger archetype gets at 8th level is called Static Strike. And once per day as a standard action, I can make a Static Strike, a melee hit, my full BAB. If it hits, it does extra electricity damage. And also would let me cleave, essentially, where there are more robots next to each other. So it's pretty cool. I am going to roll my only attack here and hope to hit. That becomes a 35 with the flank.
35 will hit.
Yeah. It's only a d6 of electricity.
Make sure you do that separately because that'll count, 1.5.
All right. So that is going to be really bad 30 points of regular slashy null blade damage and a 2 points of electricity damage for that once a day ability.
Okay, 3 points of electricity damage. That might make all the difference. You never know.
Yeah.
Man, it's the robot's turn. Some say the final turn the robot will ever get. It's going to do what its buddy did on its final turn. And claw whip Tarazi, then claw whip Kira. So we've got a 38 to hit Tarazi on the first one. The claw.
Yeah.
That is 16 damage. The whip is a natural 1, so it will miss.
Haha.
Clawing Kira, we also have a natural 1. But to whip Kira, we've got a natural 20. Real wheel and whoa. 27 versus touch AC to confirm.
Yeah.
33 on the blur. Blur D3 they call that.
They do.
That is going to be 10 force damage. Very forceful.
Yikes.
Alwyn,
You're up.
I have a Cure Serious. He's going to hit himself with a Cure Serious. And that will be his turn. So it'll be 3d8 plus 15. So heals himself for 31 points of damage and just stays... Well, actually, I guess he moves in a circle so he doesn't have to do a hover check. And then heals himself.
All right. Brixby.
Man, this is... Brixby's got his +1 small heavy crossbow ready. He is going to take the full round action, I believe, to load that thing. Right, 2 hands, blah 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 blah. Full round. Right. So he's gonna put one of those +1 construct bane bolts inside of there. And that's gonna be his, he can't even, that's his whole turn. Can't even ready.
All right, Kira.
All right. Well, Kira's going to roll to do her little hover check. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Whew, that was close. It wasn't that close. It was close to the 7, which kind of looks like a 1. Anyway, 25, which is more than 15. So now I'm going to roll some attacks. Ooh, yikes. 35.
Yep.
Okay. 31.
31 hits exactly.
Oh, and I'm forgetting to add flank to all of these. My bad. Oh, thank God. That's 19 critical threat. To confirm, that is 36. So I think that's a confirm. That's going to be 2 hits and a crit. And then my last hit is 16 d6 plus, 26, which is 104. A lot of dice in there. 167 points of damage. And all through.
Doesn't all go through, but finally, mercifully, thankfully, after 22 rounds, We are out of combat, and I'm going to bed.
Phew. Oh my gosh.
Good night,
night,
Sam.
Sam.
Oh God, is that an ice crab? Good night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
Stay tuned next week for ice crabs.
As long as it's next week.
Against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
I hope you were recording that. For the future is ice crabs.
You will certainly not regret ice crabs. I forget the word regret. That's sad.
Oh, that's right. There's a
Wave
bunch of demon
forms.
badgers running around. I forgot about them.
That's pretty much all that's left is demon badgers right now.
We don't know for certain that Zydao isn't 3 Ormvorexes in a trench coat.
It's true. Everything's on the table right now. I do hear that the Oromvorexes are bigger in Texas, though.
Of course.
Ooh, I remember what I'm doing now because I looked at it in the No Sam's chat. So now I know what I'm going to do my turn.
Man, it must be nice to know what you're going to do.
I'll say. I'm kidding. I'm going to hit something with a sword.
I'm mostly going to do confusion rolls.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I confused all your creatures.
Right here. Up. This attempt collides with at least one wall.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I'm
gonna have to-
flying.
You're going to have to just kind of scoot around. And
God, that's much less cool.
we won't tell the
right.
listeners. It was a straight line in our hearts.
Listeners, it was so cool. It was so cool, listeners. Here we go.
Oh, the pen.
Yeah,
But no, I don't see it.
that's weird.
Maybe I need to refresh. I'll
I
do
don't
that
see
for
it
fun.
either. I'll refresh too.
Oh, no, I think the fence walls of the Oromvorex pit are hiding it.
Ugh. Classic fence. Why can't I move my own token? Am I on something? It's really weird. I cannot move Tarazi.
I can't move Tarazi either.
Nope,
Am I
someone
hung
just moved me.
Uh-oh.
Are y'all trying to dude him?
Oh, no.
He can't be
That's the
duded.
problem. It's because you're trying to dude him.
Tarazi has glitched.
That's cool. So I don't know if we want to just delete my token and drag a new one. That's really weird.
Two Tarazis.
Oh no, this one's simpering. That's a way
Oh,
worse
no.
adjective.
I'm not simpering.
Wait, where did I go? Oh, there I am. Okay. Did I
We
disappear
can't
for anyone
see
else
you.
for a moment? Because I fully disappeared.
Yeah, I
for
was like,
myself.
where are you? Oh, there you are.
Oh, I'm visible. I guess that's fair. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Here I am, visible.
Wonder what would happen if I cast Create Pit over this spot. Because it doesn't like open a hole, it creates a hole on top of what's there.
I feel like you would pass into officially a part of rules that Paizo never remotely
Yeah.
considered.
Yeah, what do you do if you dig upwards into an area where somebody cast Pit?
Well, I mean, can you cast Create Pit on a flying creature in the air?
No. I think there is stuff about Create Pit where
No.
it says like the floor below, like you like it doesn't drop you into it, it drops you into a extra
Yeah, it's an
space.
extra-dimensional
I just
space.
don't think there's
Extra-dimensional
anything they
space.
have about
Yeah,
like
you wanna
what
put someone on the
happens if
ground.
this thing digs up into a spot where a pit exists. Like, does it pop up at ground level and fall into the pit?
You actually no clip into the back rooms. And but that's what it's been doing this whole time.
I mean, basically.